What's going on, Money Circle fam? So I told you I'd be making more vlogs to kind of give you an idea as to what it's like to be a content creator, build a finance community, have a podcast, and really just try to help as many people as you possibly can. And I just got a text message right now from a friend. We just got done recording a podcast. So I was up at like 7:30 this morning and put in work from like 7:30 to about 2:30, 3 p.m. And then my podcast co-host came over at like 3:30 and we just got done recording a podcast, which you probably already saw it, but you'll get a chance to see some more behind the scenes stuff a little bit later. But he was just texting me right now and was like, hey, the content's going to go up pretty soon. Make sure that you're there to edit it and check the folder and all that stuff. And then he texts me and says, you seem off right now. And I was like, what do you mean? He goes, you just seem like you're exhausted. And it's funny that he mentions that because I didn't realize like how much that I show it sometimes, like how exhausted I am. I definitely have a lot of energy as an entrepreneur, and I am a very optimistic person, but there's a point that happens as an entrepreneur where your tiredness catches up with you. And this is like the mindset that I'm trying to like portray for you guys so you can kind of see everything behind the scenes. But I've been working on content, the community, everything going on in my life. I have family visiting, obviously the podcast, all of this stuff, plus learning new skills for advertising, marketing, things like this, all this week. So like work hasn't stopped for me. It's been like 7 a.m. to basically like 9 p.m. every single day. And it is 6 p.m. on a Saturday. It's Saturday, November 23rd right now, 6 p.m. And I'm dead tired, like absolutely dead tired. And I can feel it. And I'm literally sitting here eating a pizza, which I didn't even cut up. Like, I didn't even cut it up. I was like, fuck it, man. Like, I'm just hungry. Give me some sustenance right now. And I am, like, super tired. And I should be going to sleep early tonight, which I do plan on doing. But my brain is telling me, make sure you have content to roll out in the morning tomorrow. So every fiber of my being is basically telling me, like, dude, chill out right now, like relax, get some sleep, get some rest, take care of yourself. And the content creator brain in me is like, nah, bro, you are committed to this thing, so keep committing. So I'll probably make content tonight because that's the conditioning that I have done for myself. But I want to just be totally transparent with you guys and let you know what it's like to be a content creator, because like seriously, this is what I do on a day in, day out basis, and I love it. I'm not saying, all right, guys, sorry about that. My phone just ran out of space. That's how much content I have. But I'm not saying any of this to like be ungrateful, because I'm very grateful for what I've created. But I wanted to make this to show you like this is what it's taken for me to get to the level that I'm at. And I don't see myself slowing down anytime soon, because like the mission is bigger than anything else. I'm grateful to be where I am, but I know that there's more pushing that I have to do. But I don't know. It's Saturday at 6 p.m. A lot of people are out chilling with their friends, and I'm making more content. It's all good, though. Much love, you guys. One thought I wanted to share with you for starting this new week is how I'm constantly taking advice from people who invest and have more experience than I do. And the example is like I made friends with somebody, a former client of mine basically, and he was asking about my portfolio, and he asked me, what are you most excited about right now? And I told him dividends. And he's like, well, how much are you making? And for me, I don't make a lot of money for dividends. It's maybe a couple $100 extra a year, maybe that, but I like the idea of passive income. And he said, why are you so worried about that when you could be worried more about accumulation, as in like the growth of a stock? Like that's going to outperform better than having a dividend. And I was like, well, I have both. And he's like, yeah, but you're young enough where you can ride out the storm and really generate serious wealth for yourself. And I started to go home and think about it, and he was totally right about it. So I actually sold pretty much all of the dividend stock that I had and went right into a new stock, which was SoFi. And right away, it immediately jumped 15%, which I thought was super dope because it was like reaffirmation of me taking advice from somebody who is further along than I am. And that has what's led me to success in investing and in my financial situation since I started on this project. So like, I wanted to share that with you guys because I'm constantly learning too. And I'm thankful because I have the attitude to be like, okay, I don't know what I don't know, and I'm willing to learn more. And that's kind of like the same thing I've learned with any client that I've worked with or any person that's even above me, is the ability to say, okay, I don't know what I don't know, and I'm willing to learn more. It's crazy what'll happen if you just put that ego aside and be open to more information. Hope you enjoyed the new style of videos that I'm putting out here on YouTube. I think it's important to see total transparency. One of the things that I talked about on the podcast is how we're in a new style of marketing right now and how it's important that we start to see who people really are so that we're not blindly following people who just portray this image on social media. And so for me, I wanted to kind of give you guys a side of me that is different than what my content on TikTok might be or Instagram might be. You're actually getting a chance to see like, this is who he is as a person. So I hope you enjoyed that because finance is what I love. I love talking about it. I love making content about it, but I also want you to feel like the authenticity behind everything I do, because this was something that for me has been probably the most important thing, is learning finance, but allowing you guys to follow along on the journey too. So I hope you guys have enjoyed that. And with that, I am just like forever thankful for all of the support you guys have given this community up until this point.